Right, we'll have lunch after Peter's presentation. Welcome, Peter.
Yeah. Ngā mihi nui, kia koutou katoa, tēnā koutou katoa. Yeah, you'll have lunch very quickly, I assure you. You'll find the board's resolution on page 15 of your agenda, and thank you very, very much for allowing me to speak to it. Essentially, the local board would like you to know that we support Eden Park continuing to operate for at least 10 years. Over the next 10 years, over the next 10 years doesn't indicate anything other than that's when we expect there'll be a decision made about replacement or whatever, and we have no intention of trying to second guess business cases 10 years before they're produced. We call on the governing body to confirm that it will not allow Eden Park to cease operating. There is a lot of unease in our local community. I think Doug Mackay made reference to some of the rumours and so on swirling around. And it might be useful, given that you're looking at a 3-year term for grants or limited recourse loans, that you might think of putting something in your resolution just to clarify the Auckland Council's commitment to the continuing operation of Eden Park. We also request that you respond positively to requests for funding required to keep Eden Park operating, and I see that you are doing that, and do so responsibly by carefully considering accountability control, financial sustainability, and balanced against the financial investment needed for publicly owned local assets. And we note that we support Eden Park in the process of becoming independently financially sustainable through the limited and reasonable use of Eden Park for public non-sporting events. Just in respect of that, I'd say I had the honour of officiating at the first citizenship ceremony to be held at Eden Park last month, and you know, that truly was an honour. We look forward to more of them. We look forward to the Mandela exhibition next month, to Te Tatatini, and we are very supportive of the various community events that Eden Park holds, food trucks, all sorts of community events. So we look forward to that continuing too. And I should note, also mention was very briefly made of civil defence, and another reason why our local community would support the continuing operation of Eden Park is that it would be incredibly important in our area in the event of a civil emergency. So with that, I'll say thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter. Right, we have Councillor Fletcher and Councillor Watson and Councillor Wayne Walker. Questions?
Well, thank you, Chair Haynes. It's been really pleasing to have you here today to confirm the support by the Albert Eden Board for Eden Park. I wonder if you can help me in understanding within the community what the position of the Dominion Road Business Association would be, and perhaps why it's important to have certainty, given that there are so many other uncertainties for our area along Dominion Road and the general vicinity. So just if you could expand on the local businesses and their view.
Yes, well, depending on the nature of the business, many businesses in both Kingsland and Dominion Road get a great deal of business from the events at Eden Park. In particular, Dominion Road, with more than 20 years now of underinvestment, given the uncertainty around its future as a transport link, Transport Connection has suffered very greatly, and I think that the income that many businesses get from Eden Park events is very significant. Otherwise, it would be a good point, well made. Amongst others, many of the businesses in Dominion Road and Kingsland are very, this is very significant to them. The continuing operation, the continuing events, and so on. Yeah.
Thank you for that. So this can contribute, you believe, in terms of commercial investment in the area by getting some degree of certainty, at least for the foreseeable future.
Indeed. Thank you.
Councillor Watson.
Thanks. Thank you, Peter. And just a question from your perspective as local board chair. I just wonder if you could comment, given the kind of preoccupation with the financial forensics here, just this kind of phenomenal combination, and I'm looking at the document here, of local events, regional events, and national and international events. I can't think of any other stadium in the world that caters for that combination, and it seems to be growing. What does that mean to the people in your local board area to have that diversity of events being put on by Eden Park?
Yeah, yes, thanks. I think I make mention before, of some of the events, including a number of events right at that community level. I couldn't say whether or not I'm not qualified to, whether or not there aren't stadia overseas covering the same range of events, but certainly the local events aimed at the community are very well received. Haven't been able to get along to the food trucks yet, but there are a range of them, and it is a growing diversity too. We have everything from stadium golf now to all sorts. There's going to be glamping, I understand, soon, and that is obviously a concerted effort to become more viable, which we support. I don't think there's a lot more that I can say on that point that I haven't.
Well, I think the international events speak for themselves.
Oh yes, what I would say is that the local people are often, many of the local people are often portrayed as being resistant. At the Rugby World Cup, the local community in the end, everybody did get behind the Rugby World Cup, and they were very good about, there is a lot of flexibility and understanding around events like that. Thanks.
Councillor Walker, Wayne Walker.
A very quick question, and that is, has your local board been given a copy of the January 2019 Venue Development Master Strategy from either Council or RFA? That's all I want to know.
Not that I recall.
Okay, thank you very much.
No, you'll get it when it's endorsed. Councillor Filipaina.
Tēnā koe te tia mana, Albert Eden Local Board. Peter, look, I've got two questions. Both of them are two parts to it. So, and please tell me if your answers are personally or are that of the local board. The first question is around your support, and I'll be interested in your comment around the $40 million loan, whether it would be interest-free or, as per the agenda, interest rate set at council's cost of funds plus a margin. This again is based on your recommendation that we see in front of us. So please let me know if it's you answering or your local board.
Kia ora, Alf. So the local board certainly didn't discuss the way that any assistance could be arranged, and really that depends on the totality of the package. So I'm not in a position either as personally or on behalf of the board really to comment on that. I'm really not able to assist you in deciding the best way in which to provide the assistance that you're looking at.
Okay, so Chair, I won't ask the second one. And again, my questions were based around their recommendation C of their resolution. So thank you. Thank you. Kia ora, Peter.
Thank you, Peter. We've got a note here by Councillor Fletcher and Stewart are moving the motion to receive and thank you for your presentation. All those
Happy
in
to
favour?
second.
Oh, we already have two people jumped in.
Right.
All those in favour? Aye, against. Right, we're going to meet again at 1:45. You got quarter of an hour for your lunch.
Councillor Stewart.